Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is Kimberly McCaffrey from Spiritual Healing, and this is my twin flame, Joseph Samaglia, my Virgo sun, and I'm a Gemini sun.
Straight freak.
Yeah. I'm the one with 3 Virgo placements.
I love it.
You just got the sun.
You freak. I'm good with it.
So, we met in February of this year. To be exact, we actually met in person February 14th, 2020. Valentine's Day. We talked for 6 hours straight, just sitting there on the bed, talking. Not even touching each other, just talking. 6 hours went by. We had no clue. It was amazing. We didn't stop talking. Felt like it was 30 minutes? And then boom. What time is it? What in the hell? Where'd it go? It was amazing. But we're both Mercury. So, I'm going to skip backwards a little bit. I only learned about this stuff, astrology, back in 2017. And I got really into it towards the end of 2017 when I left Ohio and came back to Florida where I was born and raised. I moved back in with mom and dad because I was with someone who is an Aquarius stellium. Boy, you Aquarius are something else. I'm air. Got good amount of air. Y'all are something else. You are not the smartest. I'm sorry. Because your morals are screwed up. And that doesn't make you smart. Sorry. It makes you kind of stupid. Anyway. So I started learning about and delving into it just because I didn't know what was wrong. Why does all this keep happening to me? Why do people cheat? Why did this happen? Why does no one act the way they're supposed to? Why? What did I do? Oh, so wrong. I follow stuff correctly. I do everything I'm supposed to since I was a kid. My dad is a Virgo. And he preached it. Don't lie. Do this. Do that. Tell the truth. All these moral stories he always told me as a child. He read me moral stories and taped them so I could listen to him when I couldn't sleep. Embedded in my head. All kinds of stories on videotape. Not videotape, cassette tape. My dad did that. Just to make sure I did everything I was supposed to as a child, so when I became an adult, I knew how to behave and act. Worked for me so far, in some ways. But I'm a little smarter, so I can move around stuff. So I delved into it to find out what was wrong. So Mr. Aquarius stellium with Aquarius rising, Aquarius sun, Mercury Aquarius, and Mars Aquarius, with his Venus in Capricorn. What fun. So, I started to feel things were different. He wasn't doing anything to say. My intuition kicked in. I'm like, something's wrong. But I always asked him, and he said, no. Always asked, said, no. We were supposed to get married, have children, do all this stuff. All of a sudden it changed. Everything started changing. Boom, one after the other. He stopped calling. He stopped doing everything he did. Question him. No. So my son, Bryce, had Facebook. He was old enough at the time and still is. So I had his Facebook password just to make sure he wasn't doing anything he wasn't supposed to do. Go on, check. Mr. Aquarius posted something that I had commented on, but I wasn't getting updates on it, but there were more comments on it. So I go on mine. I don't see it. I go back on my son's. It's there and I'm not there. So I question him. No. The only reason why it was blocked is because the person he was cheating on me with commented on it. When confronted, he denied it for a year. So for that year, I lost my mind. Couldn't sleep, couldn't do anything. Lost my mind. I started taking medications because he made me think I was turning schizophrenic because my whole life everyone said you're crazy, you're nuts, you're this or that. Great, so now I have another diagnosis. Maybe I'm schizophrenic now because he swears up and down I'm crazy. All right. Started talking to psychiatrists, and this was in Ohio, so at the University of Toledo. Started taking meds, started doing this, started doing that. Oh, it was a nightmare. Get on all these Western medications, all this crap. Fibromyalgia kicked in from trauma. Another person causing trauma. What happens? Your body, your mind, everything breaks down, hides stuff. It's normal psychology. I start taking meds, and I get on meds that are called Lyrica and Effexor. Lyrica is supposed to be used for fibromyalgia pain. Get on that. I also get on Effexor, mood stabilizer. I'm bipolar. Let's put her on a bunch of meds. Make her better. No, they made me worse. I got neuropathy. Do you know what peripheral neuropathy is? That's horrible. I can't sleep and do shit now because of it. Thanks, Western medicine. You suck. So I slowly start to, you know what? I hate these meds. I hate the way they make me feel. I was allergic to almost every antibiotic, everything they started putting me on. My body was rejecting stuff. Allergies. Never had those issues. So I said, screw it. Get off. What did I do when I was younger, when I was manic and crazy and hated people and nothing was going right? Oh, I smoked pot. I was a pothead as a teenager and I was just fine, had no problems. And kept friendships and relationships, didn't have issues. All right, we're going to do that. And at the time, my best friend, Dawn had come to me to Ohio because she had craziness happening in her life. And she's like a sister to me. Love her and hate her. She comes there and she's like, Kim, you've got all this going on. I do believe he's doing this and you need to get off those medications. This is what I did when stuff happened to me. You need to go natural, do this. Look into astrology, look into this. She's smart. She's a Gemini as well. That Leo rising. I love that Leo rising. And I like Leo placements like that. Leo moons, Leo rising. Mercury Leo can get me a little because my sister has it. So, that tone and the way they talk sometimes, like, argh. Anyway, so my twin has that same placement too. That's why it's kind of a joke and funny. So,
no, not two in a row.
Oh, I grew up with one. My dad, Virgo, with the Mars Libra like you. Man, we've got so much to talk about. So many crazy things. So I grew up with and was around all the people that act just like him. So I just got to put it together and both have learned and dealt with it. I have similar placements as people he's been around his whole life. So everyone needs to catch up. So I start discovering and delving into astrology. And as I see it, Aquarius cheated on me physically because the person lived not far and kind of worked with him. So go ahead. Do what I do. Oh, you blocked me from talking to this person. They were literally just a friend. Stop me from talking to this one. Literally just a friend. I'm living with you, doing everything with you. And they were just someone I talk to every now and then. All right, I'll start talking to whoever I want. So I started doing that. And then all of a sudden on all the social media, people are confused fans. Haters, confused fans. They go and message supposedly Mr. Aquarius and tell him I'm talking to so-and-so and saw me, knew I was talking to so-and-so. Message him. I get a message on my father's birthday in 2017 that he caught me and we're breaking up. I said, okay, what did you see? Told me everything. He goes, you did it. I said, yeah, I did. And guess what? It's been there for a whole year. Go back and look. It's been in front of you, plain as day. Everything logged in. I don't hide shit. It's right there. You could have looked. And I didn't feel bad because I didn't physically do anything. I was just having conversations and having fun. Because I felt like shit because he was cheating on me and wasn't supposed to. Guess what? Supposedly he's part of my soul family or some shit. Whatever, you suck. Learn your morals. Listen to your mom. Seriously. So long story short, I moved to Florida. I'm to Florida. Delved crazy into it. A whole bunch of other crazy stuff happened. And then I meet this man.
Hey, how y'all doing? 4/4/2020, Twin Flame. Y'all know what time it is.
Now, looking at him, and if you just judge just by his looks and look up records and do all that crazy stuff that everyone likes to do.
I'm certified psychopath.
He is. He had a rough life. A rough life. I had a rough life. I'm nuts. But if you look in history, all of the crazies are the smartest ones and solved and did the best things that we all love these days. Some of it should be taken away. These people need to learn how to go back in time and learn how to do shit different. Because humans suck. Seriously. No moral values at all. And then we start to learn that, wow, the people that I consider friends and family, because I do not judge. I like to talk and meet someone. If you're nice to me, I'm going to be nice to you. If I like your vibe, I like your vibe. If you say something that throws me off, it throws me off, and I won't hang out with you. I'm not going to be mean. If you're mean to me or mean to my loved ones, especially my loved ones, I'm not going to be nice. And I'm going to tell you to stay away from me and don't talk about me. Because if you do, I'm going to come right up to you. I'm going to say it to your face. I don't care. Because that's wrong. And I love that person. And my moon's in Aries. And I can be very mean and pop off at the mouth. And my Mars is in Virgo. So, and my Virgo placements are all in the 10th house. And I don't know, the way it mixes up, and when you read my stuff, that's me. Straight up. It's exactly how I act. And it's nuts. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
And when you read my twins, whoa, makes sense. Because there's certain things he's told me about his life, and I'm like, it says it right here. It's right here. It's in there, plain as day, but you got to dig deeper for it. I'm self-taught. I don't know. I just read stuff and kind of clue in on stuff. And all the synchronicities that go with it, nuts. Nuts. So, me and him are living together. We're learning how to work. So, twin flames, not easy. Not easy. There are times I just want to kill him and strangle him. And I tell him sometimes, like, I want to punch you in your face. What is wrong with you? Sometimes I have. But he was warned before I did it. So if you don't get out of my face, I'm going to hit you. I'm going to punch you. Stop. Get out of my face. I want to break from this. I'm going to go outside. I need to breathe. Because I'm getting pissed. Moon in Aries, Gemini, blah, blah, blah. My Mars Virgo, my Venus Gemini. Like, I will pop off. My Mercury is in Cancer. Like, I will pop off and say kinds of crazy, crooked, cryptic, and I just go in circles. And I'll just talk. And he can't stand them. Because I just keep running my mouth, and I'm not scared. At one point, I was scared of snakes. And that was my only fear. Snakes. Thanks, Dad. And Mom. Not now. Because I feel I could take them on, too. But I'm not scared of stuff. I was only scared of snakes. And this one didn't believe me at all.
Never will. Die off.
But you figured that out. Really, I'm not scared of much of that.
Ride or die, but that also means I kill him before I let it go. Mine. I love it too much.
And people have learned about me that just my mouth is worse than going to prison. I have exes that have asked to go back to prison than to be with me. Or go to jail somewhere.
This ain't my turn.
They want to get away from me.
Nah, that's 20.
They say, don't call the cops. Why would I call the cops? I'm worse than the cops. Have fun. You'll wish I called the cops because now you're going to be begging to go there. And they do. They actually do. It's funny. But if you were a morally good person and told truth and didn't lie, as if you don't lie, you don't have anything to keep up with, and you're fine. If you do lie and someone confronts you and you know that you were a cop because they show you actual proof, tell the truth. Because if they do love and care for you, they're going to respect the fact that you actually came clean. And then leave it up to them. As if they do love you, they'll forgive you. I mean, you can think of how a person can be justified in things, right? Come on, Libras. Justification in things. There's a reason why you would do something. A reason. Oh, I had a wool. There's a reason why we're driving. Sorry. Oh, the wind. We'll probably have to end the video. But you justify things, why you feel someone could do something. And it makes sense, because if I put myself in their shoes, like, yeah, I would have done it too, I guess. Don't do it again. Don't be stupid. Don't hurt people on purpose. Don't hurt people. If you tell them you love them, mean it. Don't hurt people on purpose. It's not nice. If you don't really love them and you don't want to be in a relationship, don't tell them no. You want to see other people. You want to be open right now. Figure out where you want to go, what you want to do. Just do that. Be honest. And then when you're ready to set it in stone, be good. Because that's what you actually wanted. Because you set it in stone. Because you told someone. You gave them your promise. You said you wanted to have a relationship. What's the next step? Getting engaged, getting married, having kids, starting a life together? Come on. You're not supposed to lie to your spouse, your future spouse. Why would you do that? God says you shouldn't. Shouldn't lie. You shouldn't do stuff like that. Follow that. That's your law. If everyone followed those, you'd be okay. People don't and cause craziness. Well, I just babbled on for just about 15 figured out who we are. I'm still trying to figure out who I am. I keep saying, what is it? He's Adam and Lucifer in one. The light and the dark.
Oh, man. Don't tell him that.
Man, show them your... Man, when he gets mad, he has actual veins that pop out like... He's Lucifer. He reminds me of him when he's pissed. And I laugh at him, and he got mad at me. He's like, this is a serious problem. Why are you laughing? I'm like, it's straight up, you look like Lucifer. You really are. You're Adam and Lucifer. You really are. But then again, I'm the female version of my twin, right?
Oh, she's evil. Pure evil.
So I joked and said, well then, I'm even Lilith here. Because it's 2020 and it's time for people to awaken. It's a session. Let's go. So, I don't know. Or we could be the horned god and the triple goddess. If you believe in that.
They're making up quick. They're making up quick.
You could do all kinds of stuff with it. But we're here for a reason, and those that believe in that, we know as well. And we're just enjoying it, and now we're recording it. And we would love for people to help us and join us. We'd love to meet up with you and talk to you. And talk astrology as we go. Let's do some spiritual healing. Our car's messed up, but we have been putting it. No, and it's hot, and we're in Florida, and we want out of Florida.
I need money for cold drinks. They go the first one. We come back around.
We want out of Florida.
They know they slipped.
Everyone hears me and they're so worried about coronavirus, but if they'd open their mind and do research, you don't have to be worried. There's other stuff you can do. It's all natural. Do it. Research. Research where your pharmaceuticals came from originally. Use your original ingredients. That's your natural. What was planted. That's your alternative medicine. Use what started here. What's grown in the ground is good for you. What you can grow yourself and not need anything for, and just put in this earth, Mother Earth, you'll be safe. Mother Earth wouldn't harm you. Stop harming her. No, but stop harming Mother Earth. She's definitely getting angry. Definitely getting angry. She's gonna go retrograde soon. Catch up, people. Let's go, because Mars is on its way too. Till next video.